Weather impact forecast. The sun is out. Temperatures are nearing 70 at this point. Majestic joins us once again with a look at the forecast. Enjoy it now.
That's exactly right, because we have some big changes on the way. But really the good news is throughout the rest of our work week and really into the weekend, temperatures stay very mild. I'm talking about the return of upper 60s, low to mid 70s today through Friday. This upcoming weekend, not too bad. We will be watching for a couple of isolated strong to possibly severe thunderstorms. They're going to be quick moving in and out of our area. But then next week, back behind a very strong cold front, will be a blast of Arctic air. All of a sudden, get this, we're going to be going from 73 degrees yesterday to highs not even reaching 50 degrees by early next week. Now today we have a small drop in those temperatures. We'll see daytime highs here in Charlotte right around 69 degrees, so slightly cooler, still beautiful, still dry, so no complaints here. A nice mix of sun and clouds today up in the mountains, 61 in Blowing Rock and Boone. It's a nice day to spend some time outside there. Upper 60s in Morganton today, 68 in Hickory and Maiden. And then once you head right around Charlotte, we're looking at upper 60s from Charlotte to Lincolnton, even Gastonia. To the south just a bit, though, notice temperatures, they'll be just a bit warmer, reaching those low 70s today, 71 out there in Lancaster. Here's that satellite and radar. I mean, this is what we like to see. Nice clear skies. It's a beautiful afternoon now, really across the Carolinas, with perfectly clear skies for most areas. But this is our big picture perspective, kind of our weather setup, what we're watching. It's really a couple of cold fronts coming our way. The first one starts to move in this weekend. It's a relatively weak cold front. It's going to bring a little bit of rain into the Charlotte area, but really it could bring a little snow up towards the higher elevations. Now our time now is 9 o'clock Monday night. Here comes the potential of some wintry weather for the higher elevations, but it's a second cold front still that starts to sweep across our area, and this one right here is going to be felt by everyone. Now it's not going to have a lot of moisture with it, but it really will have a blast of that cold Arctic air. It's going to cool down our temperature significantly, but thankfully this high pressure is on our side as it starts to build back in. It's going to be cold, but it is going to be sunny for us next week. Now here's a look at some of our snowfall potential as that secondary front pushes through. Some of our models are showing that this could be our first event where we get some accumulating snow up in the mountains early next week. Now back home in the city, we're just looking at small rain chances overall. Not a whole lot, but we do have our eyes on this potential. Storm Prediction Center has several states highlighted for that risk to see a couple of strong to severe thunderstorms. If they actually develop, it would be late Saturday and into the early morning hours on Sunday. So here's our futurecast. Here's Saturday early in the morning while most of us are asleep at this point. Some rain starting to push through. This is Saturday at 5 o'clock in the morning. So if you're in the mountains, here comes kind of this batch of rain first, and then it really just tapers off most of the day on Saturday. It seems to be all right. But once we pause time again, here's Saturday night. It'll be these little tricky storms right here that may have the ingredients to quickly become strong to severe. They'll be very, very isolated in nature. If they happen, it would happen late Saturday, early Sunday, mainly south of Charlotte. Really, whether or not we get those storms, we're all going to feel that significant drop in temperatures. Nearly 75 degrees on Sunday, 47 for our high on Monday, lows dropping down into the upper 20s and low 30s. Our first freeze of the season by Tuesday. And then what we're seeing up in the mountains is even cooler temperatures with our air temperatures into the teens and low 20s. Remember, once you add the wind on top of it, we're dealing with even worse conditions, potentially dangerously cold conditions up towards the higher elevations. So that is what we are preparing you for. Now, here's our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Bottom line, if you got anything out of that forecast, simply you need to know, enjoy the next several days because it's going to be very, very nice, above average. We should be at 66 degrees, but we'll have numerous days where we're really into the upper 60s and low 70s, and then weather impact Monday and Tuesday, not because of any life-threatening weather or any severe weather, but just because those cooler temperatures might kind of throw you off guard. So be ready for that as we're heading into early next week. Larry.